could export it and build it into products. And then even after then, it took years for it to be involved in any mass market products. I'm wondering, do you feel that AI could be on a similar trajectory? Oh yeah, I'll start with you.
I mean, I think we kind of seen this happening, right? It's capabilities first, and then people start thinking about privacy, security.
Massive news for Venice. A must-see blockbuster fireside chat between two leading thinkers in the private AI space. There's a 22-minute video that you definitely have to check out, guys. Why this matters, why privacy matters, AI matters. Ilya Polosukin, iBlackDragon here, co-founder of Near Protocol, bringing 1 billion users into user-owned internet AI researcher, and Eric Voorhees, founder of Venice, join Stephen Levy, editor-at-large at The Wired, right? Wired is a massive company. It is, 9.1 million followers. It's fantastic stuff. For a conversation on why privacy is essential to the next generation of intelligent systems. The ability to execute without exposing data is a requirement, not a feature. This is massive stuff for Venice, guys. I highly suggest you check out. If you're bullish on Venice, you hold Venice. I highly suggest you go to their X account, listening to the whole thing. This is a bullish partnership collaboration here with two, AI giants come together and speak about the private AI space and why privacy AI matters, right? Obviously, the tech oligarchs, OpenAIs, the Chat GPTs, the Anthropics, etc. of the world, they have cornered the AI market and make it difficult for, regular programmers, regular people out there to have some access to that market share, have some access to their tools with so much restrictions with KYCs, etc. Right? These types of tools, in my opinion, you can't have restrictions on them. They should be able for anyone to use anywhere in the world, right? Someone is from Africa, someone is from a third world country, someone is from a first world country, you name it. They're supposed to be able to use these tools at any moment, right? And this is why, again, Venice has taken off so much from when I first spoke about it at $1.40. And that's why it's doing so well, in my opinion, because you saw what happened with Zcash last year, 2025, when Zcash had a massive run because privacy is so important. So it made sense for me as an investor to be like, well, Zcash is doing so well. Privacy is so important. It's such an important sector in the space. Decentralization, not letting, there be government oversight on your investments or your money, etc. Right? Self-custody is so important. That means, in my opinion, maybe Venice does well, right? It's worth a shot. The team is still building. This is the things I was saying to myself while I was researching it at the time. I was like, the team is still building. I saw a tweet from Luca on Chain. There was investors that bought a few $1 million worth of Venice around the $1 lows, right? I was like, okay, privacy for AI. This could be, this could be something big here. And, patience, 2 to 3 months. That's how crypto is, man. Patience pays off. So now Venice is at $5.71. Having, collaborations, interviews with Near Protocol. People see Near as one of the great altcoins, AI altcoins in the space. Very underrated now, right? So this is massive news, guys. It really is. Minty fresh. This mentality and vision of Near Protocol and Axe Venice made it an easy bet to set up an Iron Claw bot with Venice Inference. Great tools available out of the box with operational privacy and segment leading security. When friends ask my advice, this is the stack I recommend. Awesome stuff, man. Really is. We also have, you could easily create summary videos from any YouTube video on Venice. Did you know you could also create infographics? No way. And this is what I'm talking about, man. This is why you see they have 2 million users using Venice, man. There's actually users here, guys. And a lot of users I noticed from the UK. I'm not from the UK, but I have friends from the UK. So there's a lot of users that use this protocol, guys. Look at this. From that, they're using it through Nano Banana. They're making a summary video, and it has infographics as well. Bullish stuff. all private AI, right? Let's take a look here. The pinned tweet right here. Today we passed 2 million registered users on Venice. And again, this is real. This is real, okay? People are using this. I think we're entering in a time where if the project is a LARP, if the product is a LARP meaning like they say they're gonna do something but they're not actually doing it, you know, it's gonna fail. It's not. A lot of projects could have LARPed their way to billions of market cap in the past. Not anymore, okay? People are much smarter investors. The market is way more daunting and vigilant and difficult from what it was in the past. Previous altcoin seasons, I'll see people that were in the markets before I was, you know, back in those previous altcoin seasons where like people say you could close your eyes or wear a blindfold, toss some money toss some money like you'd throw a dart, right? You toss some money like you'd throw a dart and you'd make money, right? Not anymore. You have to be a very vigilant investor. So 2 million users show, hey, this is real. The uncensorable are unstoppable for Venice here. John Shapeshift with a thread on Venice. Could take a quick look at it for you guys here. I've been relatively quiet about this on X, mostly because I've just been have had so much fun building, but it's time to share publicly. I'm head of strategy at Ask Venice. Okay. The journey started in December 2024, working with Eric on the tokenomics and execution of Venice. And in August 2025, the gravitational pull was undeniable, and I joined full-time. After 10 years of co-founding and building Shapeshift through many crypto cycles, I took a break, then quickly found myself fascinated by the emergence of AI and building things that are the intersection of crypto, user, and sovereignty AI. Apparently, I can't sit still without trying to build things for very long. What I saw brewing with Eric was a team that actually believes in access to intelligence should be private and permissionless, right? That's basically the fundamental value of crypto. Privacy, permissionlessness, decentralization, right? Eric and I go back for years through many a circle, non-stop, relentless building at Shapeshift. The shorthand that developers when you work with someone for a long time, share language about what matters, sovereignty, permissionlessness, building tools and expand human freedom rather than constrain it. Very true. I respect that so much. That opened the door to see more wider team Venice had assembled. The most cracked CTO I've seen in Jesse Proudman, who has ships all hours of the day, being able to work with longtime friends, colleagues, Willie Go, who thankfully now gets to take over my interim head of product, and I get to work alongside with friends like Lorenzo.eth, Willie Go, Willie Wonka, Willie Yogo, Lorenzo.eth, and many more. A team of awesome people building an incredible product together. My main focus has been tokenomics, collaborating with Eric on VVV and Diem. The goal, make the token the best way to access AI, private AI, especially for agents, revenue backburns, utility that compounds. Since coming on board as head of strategy in August, I'm now across full picture, high-level strategy, product direction, agentic engineering, partnerships, ecosystem growth, a growing list of temporary titles enabled by AI, of course, remaining deep in the tokenomics. Great stuff. Venice is real revenue. It is real revenue, real risk usage, and real privacy. No LARPing here. That's why you're seeing success, because it's no LARPing here, man. Very rare indeed. The inference numbers speak for themselves, and this team is amazing. Ships like nothing I've seen before, and we're about to enter the ongoing agentic engineering revolution we find ourselves living in right now. Compute is rapidly becoming the most important commodity. Your ability to access inference privately is your ability to do things that matter. I'm here because I believe Venice is building the access layer for that future. I'm honored to be building alongside Eric, proud of what the team still has already accomplished, and couldn't be more energized for what's ahead. If you believe in sovereign AI access to AI, if you believe sovereign access to AI matters, Venice is where that beliefs becomes infrastructure. Bullish thread, great read. Kudos to John Shapeshift and the rest of the Venice team, everyone mentioned. That's just fantastic stuff, man. And as you can see, Venice right now sitting at $5.73. Like I said, I think $20 possible here. A $20 target for Venice, very conservative, very realistic. 4x move, I should say. or you could potentially see another 10x move, around a 10x move from here to $50 per Venice, which would put it at 2.56 billion FDV, or well, circulating market cap, or 4.53 billion FDV. I think that's possible here, right? They have 2 million users. They're making real revenue. They're making more revenue than some of the layer 1 projects, or a lot of the layer 1 projects in the space. Private AI is a very bullish use case and utility for everyone to use. That's why they have so many users. So another move of a forex move for Venice to $20 per Venice, very possible, if not a 10x move or around a 10x move, 8x, right? 8 to 9x, somewhere around there, to 4.53 billion FDV, or 2.56 billion market cap. If meme coins in 2024 went to 2 to 3 billion market cap, that's very possible for Venice, right? So obviously, never invest more than you're willing to lose, guys. Please don't do that. Nothing I say is financial advice, right? Like I said in my previous videos, I've already taken profits on the project, and as the project rises, I take percentages of profits on the way, okay? Already de-risked. So don't overinvest and then something goes wrong, because nothing is guaranteed and you come to blame me for it, okay? I'm not responsible, okay? We're all adults here. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. My last Venice video got 500 views, right? And with, you know, basically no retail interest in the space, no retail investors here, bear market, worst market conditions ever. 500 views for a crypto channel is like 5,000, 50,000 views for like a entertainment channel, right? Again, how do I know this? I've done, you know, other types of content and was successful at those channels in the past, right? So thank y'all so much for the support. Truly, truly thank you. And I'll catch you in the next one.